and roll party people. What up, Double D? Already in the chat. Bam. Hell yeah, man. You excited for playoff hockey? I'm so pumped for playoff hockey, man. So sorry about the Caps. The end of the regular season is always the toughest, especially if you're fighting to get into the wild card slot. I remember being there. I remember being there. Oh man, our video's all jacked up here. Hold on, let me reset here. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. This is what you get. Caps still got a shot. 4 more games. Oh man, I'm hoping for you. I'm hoping for you. Ovechkin is an OG. We like Ovechkin. The only NHL player I believe that was sponsored and probably still is sponsored by Nike. Back when I worked at Nike, we had his flag flying high on the what do we call it, the Walk of Fame or something like that over at Nike. It's a crazy campus, crazy Nike campus. I love seeing Ovechkin up there. All those people knew about were freaking track and field and golf and tennis, and I'm just like, gosh damn, where the heck am I, man? Where the heck am I? Yeah, let's get our windows fired up here. Sorry about that, guys. Let's go. So much is going on. We gotta get Double D hooked up. We gotta talk about the Kraken announcement. Holy cow. That is a really big window. That is a really big window. We might shrink this window a little bit. There we go. Let's go over here, go over there, and drag that down. Boom. Cap still got a shot. Let's see. Let's see. We'll check in on this. We got to get Double D fired up here, hooked up with some Quai. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Had a good Quai Nation space today. Good stand up so far with the team. A lot of peeps blowing me up because of the recent announcement. My phone is on fire. I might end up spending a decent amount of time on my phone today. But we got to spread the word far and wide. Now is the time. You still have time to go get a Kraken account, but before you do that, guys, make sure you're signed up for Kipper.money. Come swing by and chat here just like Double D, and we'll get you hooked up with some Quai. It's that easy. You got to be signed up over at Kipper.money first. Looks like I have to log in. I thought it was already logged in. Okay, all right, we'll give this another shot. Yeah, Kraken listing, huge. Um, yeah, I think Ovechkin is the only NHL player that's sponsored by Nike. What NHL players are sponsored by Nike? There's got to be more than one now. Two. Oh, there's a few more. Oh yeah, Nike had hockey gear at one point. Oh my gosh. I remember this. Fedorov was wearing Nike hockey skates in the 1990s, but right now, looks like Austin Matthews and Alex Ovechkin still the only ones. Nike doesn't understand hockey. They just wait. Is this guy still playing? Yeah, he's still playing. Okay. Oh, he's out with a knee injury. Womp womp. But what are the brackets? Look, NHL brackets. What are they? What are we looking like here? Wild card standings. So we got the Caps at 87 points. I heard the Senators just put a beat down on somebody recently. 87 points. 4 games left. It's possible. It's possible. They got to do a lot of winning, and some of these teams got to do some losing, right? Shoot, that's a lot of teams that need to lose. There's a chance, though. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. Avs almost put away the Western Conference the other night. Last minute goal by who was it? St. Louis Blues. Yeah, so the St. Louis Blues fighting to stay alive. Last minute goal by the St. Louis Blues kept us from clinching our Central or our Western Conference win here. At least Central domination. I think we're one game away from like clinching that, but there's still a chance. Man, not Detroit's not Detroit and the Columbus Blue Jackets, the Caps, the Devils. Man, what is going on in this hockey league? The Panthers are just like done. They're like we won the cup, we out. Oh man. That's usually how it goes though. That's usually how it goes. You win a cup and then like next year you just kind of take a break. All right? You make some money, trading some players. You just take a break. I tell you what though, I am super happy we beat the Stars a couple days ago. Definitely definitely looking forward. This is the Western Conference is effing stacked, guys. It's effing stacked. Philadelphia Flyers and the Buffalo Sabres taking advantage of just straight taking advantage of the Eastern Conference right now. I realize you guys couldn't see this, but yeah, yeah, fun times, guys. I think it's April. When is the first? When is the first game? When's the first game? When's the first game? Let's see here. NHL playoff watch. 10 days left. Blue Jackets, Detroit. Man, that's rough, dude. They don't even have the Caps on the playoff watch. It's possible though. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. When is the first NHL playoff game? April 18th. Final regular season game is April 16th. What do the Colorado Avalanche have lined up here? See more. See more. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not going the right way. Today, we play the Blues again. Damn. Okay. Well, now we're in their territory. All right. Well, and then the Flames. Man, we freaking spanked the Flames last time we played them. 6 more games. We also play on the final day against the Kraken. Good old Kraken. All right. All right, rock and roll, guys. Welcome to the chat. Glad to have y'all. We gotta let the rest of yeah. I was just reading Matthews is out. He's got a knee injury, I guess. But one of 2 players sponsored by Nike. So I thought it was just one, but it looks like they picked up another. Oh no, I'm out of Zen. Oh, don't worry. Down the last can in the roll. Let's see here. Gonna get some tunes going. Guys, it's my freaking birthday today. We got the Kraken announcement. We got some Mongolian grill planned tonight for dinner. It's gonna be a good one. We got all the peeps in my DMs right now trying to figure out how to create Kraken accounts. That's what's up. So Quiet Team doesn't have that nice study anymore. No, we moved out of that last office. We do have. Here, hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. How's the music, y'all? Is it too loud? We were sharing a co-working space with a bunch of like-minded startup type ventures in the downtown Austin area. It's a good space. I think who else down there? Oh man, I'm losing my train of thought here. There's a decentralized AI company down there um, that we partnered with a long time ago. Why can't I remember their name? It starts with an A. This is gonna drive me crazy. I invite Gemini over and kidnap them. uh, that's funny. I'll blame your spelling. Yeah, no, we lost our podcast studio. Um, the rent was just ridiculous, in all honesty, and they wanted us to sign like a 5-year lease or something like that, and we were like, no, no, not going to do 5 years. Like maybe 1 or 2 years, but so we slid into this dope co-working space called DEAI, downtown Austin. Good people, good people, good spot, good spot. Austin's a great spot to be, guys. It's you get that big city network with that small city vibe. I like it. I really like it. Let's see here. All right, we did that. We did that. Sorry, I gotta check. I gotta stay on top of my buddies. Get them to like pull the trigger on some of this stuff. Uh, live stream and a dinner tonight. As our plane, so I'll likely watch that. Nice. All right. Check that box. Check that box. Guys, I have no idea how to sign into Instagram, but Quai Network on Kraken on Instagram. Let's let's make sure we're. Let's see. Should I bookmark this? Start a collection. I do not use Instagram. The only time I use Instagram is when my fiance is like, "I sent you a reel." I was like, and then I'm like laughing for the next 5 minutes. All right. Oh man, what a freaking wormhole. Um, yeah, no, we're not in the studio anymore. It was a good run. It was a good run. Still got all the podcast equipment on tap. Just haven't found the time to set it all up again. But yeah. What up, Michele? Michele, you keep switching your handle. Keep messing with me, man. Keep messing with me. Is it the same Michele? I don't know. See, you went and got blocked, man. I tell you what, guys, if you're really looking to like work on your X profile, at this point, I would say it's totally worth it to get the blue check mark, right? Like if part of your, you know, I guess personal brand roadmap is to get more engagement on X, get that blue check mark. I don't know what X's deal is, but they keep switching things up, and frankly, they're just like more annoying than anything else. But definitely get that blue check mark. I'll just repost this real quick and head back. In other news, what are we doing here, guys? In other news, I gotta kick off. Let me check my notes. Checked all those boxes. I've been staring at this list of people that I think I need to reach out to. But honestly, guys, YouTube is where it's at. So much happening on crypto Twitter. I think most people are just like watching YouTube videos these days and following their favorite content creators there. It's not, yeah, yeah, people don't have time for crypto Twitter anymore. They usually pick like one or two people and they watch videos regularly. That's kind of my hot take. That's also where like a lot of the miners are, frankly. A lot of the people interested in proof of work, they're all on YouTube. They're not they're not trying to get rugged by some shit coin on Twitter. So I'm looking at this list and hopefully we can make something happen. Da, 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 da. Might be setting up another opportunity for Dr. K to get interviewed. That'll be pretty cool. Gotta hit up the man on the bat phone here. What up, Jane? Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. Like we do for everybody around here. Let me snag your X handle and get you hooked up with some Quai. Do you got a question? So you're just wondering. Oh, Jane, I need a post. I can't tip any of these. The Quai wouldn't go to you. If you want some Quai, Jane, just drop a tweet from yourself. Maybe ask your question. We'll get you hooked up with some Quai. Stand by. Let's see here. Okay. Check that box, check that box. If you guys haven't noticed, I went ahead and released DAO ships. So the initial rev of DAO ships is live on Orchard Testnet. You can check this out, see some of the test DAOs that I've created, stuff like that. What up, Joe? Welcome to the chat. Let's get you hooked up. I'm just done using the search bar next these days. Real Chads get rugged by shitcoins on YouTube. How did I not see that earlier? That's awesome. That's awesome, Christopher. You got some good ones, man. What Quai can do to the oil crisis happening in Asia? Do I have any comments on this? Um, I wouldn't say that's a bad question, just kind of a loaded one. Um, I mean, ultimately, oil crisis is driven by lack of supply, right? I don't know what Quai can do about that. But I will say that in a world where the money is not printed out of thin air and backed by politics, there's a lot of fuck games that people can't play anymore. And when you can't play those silly fuck games, you don't tend to like waste resources on silly efforts like, you know, your typical corruption required to actually coordinate resources to conduct these crazy wars. So there's that. I don't really know what you're looking for. Quai is a crypto project. That being said, having an energy-backed money is one that actually inspires additional innovation and competition in energy. So that's better for everybody when you actually align incentives to go find more abundant, cheap sources of energy. So that's kind of the long game here. Hopefully that answers your question, Jane. Would love to know more where that's coming from. But yeah, hopefully that helps. Let's see here. Did you tweet something? I want to get you hooked up with some Quai. I don't think you tweeted anything yet. You tweet something, I can tip you some Quai. But I got nothing. I got nothing. Trying to hook you up, Jane. Help me out. Help me out. I feel like Kipper's been on fire lately. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at those. Look at those beautiful lines. A lot of tips going out. Who's this? That's Christopher, of course. Looks like Alucard and Empress are getting in on the game. Dr. K's getting in on the game. Still have a lot of unclaimed Quai out there. I'm still up here. That's a bug. But yeah, guys, go get it. Go sign up for Kipper.money. It's free to sign up. If you're verified, you earn some free Quai just for showing up. If you retweet these streams, y'all, bring more followers in here. We got some Quai branded tangent wallets to give away. I know I say this every stream, but I'm not getting rid of them until I hit 1,100 followers. So help me help you. Okay. So yeah, Dow ships live. Check it out. You need some testnet Quai. You can easily get some in our Discord server, or just hit me up if you need some testnet Quai. Jane says, hopefully our government finds a way to regulate crypto fairly. Yeah. I mean, I don't think crypto needs to depend on the government, personally. They need to create it. I mean, the goal of crypto is to replace the US dollar, right? Like, if you read Satoshi's white paper and you believed in the vision of peer-to-peer decentralized and digital money, You know, the whole reason behind it was to replace the US dollar, which is fiat backed by nothing, propped up by fractional reserve banking, where private institutions control everything. It's not even the government that controls it via the Federal Reserve banking system. So at the end of the day, if crypto actually satisfies that initial vision, then the governments just become a participant in that system. Now, will they let you actually use it as cash? That's another story. But ultimately, if you create something competitive, it'll get adopted, and the people that adopt it will outcompete the people that don't adopt it. So the long short of that is, if you create a revolutionary technology, it becomes ossified and ubiquitous, and the governments just have to accept it. Take the internet, for example, or the written word, right? Back in the day when only, the cardinals and the priests could read the Bible, Martin Luther decided to take it to the people, and then there was nothing they could do about it. They just had to accept the fact that the people were far more competent and capable than they were in the past, and they couldn't be controlled anymore. So, let's see here. How's the community doing? Conv Joe Doe is pointing out the conversion mechanism is 404. Oh, okay. We can work on that. Good eye, Joe. Let's see here. What page is this, Joe? This is chi emissions. Do I think 20 cents per kilowatt hour is good for mining Quai? Is it profitable? Probably not. What you should look at is a website like whattomine.com. Okay. Yeah, that's really expensive power, unfortunately. But you can use calculators like whattomine.com. Here I have all the GPU algorithms selected. Here, let's deselect these. It's just kapow with GPUs right now. ProgPow is a good comparison. It's basically the same algorithm. And you can see where Quai Network sits with 10 cents per kilowatt hour. So if I went up to 20 cents per kilowatt hour, I think a lot of these would be in the red. Yeah. Yeah, you'd be in the red. Now with ASICs, might be a different story. I doubt it though. 20 cents is pretty high. Yeah. Yeah, you're in the negative still. Mining is a pretty competitive game these days, folks. You definitely can't make money unless you have cheap energy. That's just the way it goes. What most people don't realize is why there's been so much innovation in energy recently. Mostly because of Bitcoin, frankly, because miners are incentivized to minimize their energy cost. But if you're looking at 10 cents or you're profitable, if you double that, you are not profitable, unfortunately. Yeah, no sweat, Jane. Highly encourage you try it out. Like I said, we can hook you up with some Quai. I just need a tweet to tip. You can go snag a Pelagus wallet and claim that Quai. And then check us out. Okay, I see you reposted my post, but I can't tip my own post. It won't let me, right? Like, yeah, I can't tip myself. So we need an original post in order to hook you up with some Quai right now. If you quote tweeted the space, that would work. That would work. But yeah, if your power is 20 cents per kilowatt hour, your best bet is to go and buy it. Q.ai, how to get Quai. Trade on Mexi.io and LBank. You can swap on Change Hero, Swap Space. FinchPay is available outside of America. CoinDisco and Symbiosis are our partners over on Base, so you can actually swap for Quai on Base. Check the docs for the official links to the bridge, and quadruple check your contract address there. Definitely want to double check that contract address. Okay, there you go. You're already set up on Mexi. Well, then you're early. Welcome. Okay, looks like this link is a 404. Thanks for calling that out, Joe. Maybe we work on that right now. That's definitely something we want to get fixed. So let me try this. Let's open Quai docs. And let's make sure our GitHub repo's up. Yeah, we need to sync our fork. Cool. Cool. Alright, I'll bring up VS Code here. There we go. Shoot. 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 Boom. Boom. Alright, let's fix this link here. This is on the Qi emissions page, and it needs to link to the conversions page. Okay. So we can see here. Got a broken link. Qi emissions. Conversion mechanism. So this is going to be learn token dynamics conversions. Let's save that. Let's say we just fixed a link in Qi emissions. Let's make sure the link is fixed in all languages. CN KO JP. Meanwhile, we'll get this fired up. Oh, hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. Hope y'all are spreading the good word. Check in with my peeps. This is hilarious because like everybody I reach out to about Kraken is like, oh hey man, I meant to ask you about agents. Well, have you heard of Entropic? Have you heard of Entropic? All right, let's see if this link got fixed. Yeah, that worked. Okay. All right. All right. Fixing the broken link. Nice. Nice. Fixed. Cool. Commit. Fixing broken link in G emissions. Push. Oh shit. Git pull. Rebase. Fixing broken link in G emissions. Git push. Alright, so that looks right. Learn. Check Chinese. That's correct. Check Japanese. Chi emissions. That's correct. And Korean here. That's correct. Cool. All fixord. All fixord. Refresh. Alright, pull request. Conversions link on G emissions page was 404. Fixed. Cool. Joe Doe. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for letting me know, Joe Doe. Let's get the team to update this. PR is in. There we go. I also have a PRN for QU.ai. Let's check on that real quick. Uh, nice. Already merged. Nice, nice. Jojo says, I'm using Codex of Code and I'm looking for something to build. Do you have anything to help the community with? That's a good question, man. That's a good question. I wish I had a quick answer for you. Um, yeah, I would just like ask the community. You know, one of the things that Keyshort's actually been asking for is an emissions dashboard. The community keeps looking for a place to track Quai and Chi emissions. So that's one thing. We knocked out a GitHub. You know what? You know what? You might be able to do. I know Kiri turned this into a Telegram bot, but a few streams ago, I think it was Quai transaction exporter. No, that is not what we called it at all. What did we call this thing? What did I just publish? Quai TX Getter. This is something that I created recently at request. Basically allows you to download all your transactions from QuaiScan. Somebody needed the data to help them do their taxes and have a conversation with their accountant. And Kiri took this and turned it into a Telegram bot, but this could really easily be turned into a website um, where people can just like put in their address and get a link or get a CSV downloaded to them instead of having to like run this locally. So there's an idea. Wolf, welcome Wolf, glad to have you. Wolf says a DEX, decentralized exchange. Yeah, there's always room for more DEXs on Quai. Welcome to the chat, Wolf. Glad to see you. Wolf is another one who I keep bugging to tweet more. Glad to have you, man. I'm just gonna keep tipping that same freaking tweet until you post something new. But yeah, that's one idea, right? Turn this into a website. The other one was, you know, a dashboard for tracking emissions. There's a lot of other projects out there that, you know, could probably use some competition, maybe, perhaps. Here's one that the community runs. I think there was a dashboard for tracking uh, more details about the controller. So yeah, I don't know, man. There's tons of ideas out there. Just go ask the Discord what they want built. Uh, Keyshore's probably got a list, honestly. So outside of that, man, you know, I guess like if I were to be a little selfish, QuaiVault.org is totally open source. So you can point codecs at this and try to break it. Here's the GitHub repo for QuaiVault. It's just github.com/quai-vault. And now DAO ships is up on GitHub. So you can go to DAO-ships and we got these repos up here. So all available on like Quai Vault and DAO ships available on testnet right now. It's not on mainnet, so you'll need some testnet Quai. But always looking for good feedback there. They're open source, so feel free to like, you know, fork and make it your own, or you know, submit a PR for a change you want to see. But yeah, a lot. Like, you know, here's the other thing. Actually, I was thinking about this the other day. A long time ago, we tried to create a plugin for Shopify, um, or other like e-commerce platforms where people are like creating online stores really easily. The ability for those stores to be able to accept purchases in Quai is a huge one, man. If somebody built that, I know everybody would be super thankful for that. Black Cat Studio is selling patches just through DMs right now, I'm guessing. But if you could plug his store into Quai and be able to accept Quai, that'd be super cool. With Kraken now, I imagine that stuff like that's only going to be getting easier. Um, so that's another idea. Speaking of DAO ships, though, we got to run this thing through an audit. So actually, I gotta kick off some audits here. For now, we need to quadruple check every line of code to ensure we're at optimal security, stability, scalability, efficiency, and succinctness, posture. Analyze in depth, try to find every bug, take your time, and produce a report. So we'll shoot that one across the bow to Claude. We'll fire that up on our contracts repo, our indexer repo, and on the actual web app itself. So I want to be in a really good posture here because if you guys look, I think you guys can see it on testnet now. We have a lot more navigators to build here. You can't see them all. How do I show you guys all the navigators I want to build? Let's try this. Oh, it's already up over here. Okay, well we'll go with this. We'll do a new screen capture. And we'll grab this one. All right. So over here, you guys should be able to see. Oh, I gotta actually run the app here. Here we go. If I go to add navigator and zoom in a little bit here, we got to build some more navigators. We got to build an NFT gated navigator so members can join DAOs gated behind NFT ownership. Time lock navigator. Guys, did you catch the details on that drift hack? Okay, so first of all, it was a multi-sig, like just poorly configured. But there was also no time lock configured. So like one of the main things I built into Quai Vaults here is, no, that's not gonna work. Let me refresh. Is the ability to add time locks to your vaults, right? So you can see this doesn't have a time lock. This one also doesn't have a time lock, but you can change that, right? You can set execution delays on your vault. We'll definitely also want that for governance parameter changes on DAOs, so that's coming. We also have a circuit breaker navigator that we need to build, a budget navigator, so DAOs can pre-approve spending budgets. A signal navigator basically allows you to run polls outside of governance, which is super handy. A delegate registry navigator. Now this one, I'm not really sure if I'm going to build this one because if you see here, we already have a good view of delegates, and delegates can set a bio that tells you, you know, in 160 characters about their voting practices or, you know, who they are. Having that, yeah, it's effectively already on chain. So, not sure if I'm going to build the delegate registry navigator. Um, Other advanced navigators will want is a vesting navigator, so time lock shares issuance. So you can vest somebody who's working for the DAO. Oracle Navigator. This is an interesting idea, but we'll explore how we actually test that, frankly. And then a subscription navigator, so reoccurring membership fees with auto enforcement. So some of these things are what I'm hoping to build out next, but we need to make sure the overall project is in a good spot before we do that. So we are running some audits in the background here. Meanwhile, uh, let's get back to the grind, y'all. Let's see, we're trying to get Dr. K hooked up with an interview. Let's see how that's going. I may need to track that in a different window. Um, let's see here. My buddy's like, "You still got your aquarium?" Yeah, man. Switched to freshwater though. Saltwater was way too much work. Had that thing for like 3 years. It was good while it lasted. Nice. All right. EST. Nice. All right. Let's see here. Audits are still chunking along. We'll dive into those in a second. All right. All right. Gotta check in on Telegram now. God dang, guys, it's blowing up. Hope you're enjoying the news. Honestly, crypto's been so freaking bearish lately. Like getting wins like this, especially at the bottom of the freaking market, it feels so good. I hope you guys are feeling the same. Let's see here. All right. All right. Well, we got one report back. We might as well peek at this real quick. Let's get rid of this. And let's bring in indexer, VS Code. There it is. All right. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. What am I doing? There we go. Alrighty. What does this report say? We have a critical issue. Dow ship ABI result length check is too loose. Only guards the lower bound of RPC, returns a longer value. Extracts wrong bytes and spoofed. Allow list could pass verification. Okay, we should fix that. Excuse me. We also have raw call, timeout, and verify allow list. Creates infinite retry loop. Catch all swallows, transient DB errors, and allow list path. Double validation. Reparenting doesn't update trust level. Reparenting race. Okay. Yeah, fix all critical, high, and medium issues. Then revalidate. And update the report. Cool. Let's see here. So we got some supposed changes we need to make to the contracts as well. Rage quit, transfer callback can inflate guild token balances mid loop. Okay. So that's, it's not a huge risk because it's protected, but it's, defense in depth, so we'll enable that. Singleton token contracts not bricked. Deployer retains owner access. Okay, we should definitely implement those two things. We need to, let's see here, it says set up navigator loop blacks, max navigators per call check, allows revoking locked permissions, lock checks only prevent granting locked permissions, setting navigators permission to 0, passes all lock checks because governance can strip all existing admin navigators after locking documents. This is intentional. If revocation should also be blocked, add should revocation be blocked? We'll have to think about that one. Governance bricking. Okay. Okay. Let's fix the high priority items. Build, update proper tests, then update this report. We'll revisit the medium items afterwards. All right. So that's cooking. Let's might as well run this audit on the app there. All right. Cool. That's cooking. Cooking. Let's see here. Did Jane get her tweet out? Can we hook up Jane with some quiet? Let's find out. Nope, not yet. Well, Jane, you earned it. So feel free to tag me when you fire off a post there. All right, guys. But that's how we do. That's how we do. Just tell Claude to build it for us. Cool. It's cooking, guys. Let's see here. Should we check in on the Iran countdown? I heard somebody had a countdown clock going. See what KATV says. Ugh. Ads. It's 7 p.m. our time. That's the end of the clock, the countdown clock. All right. He's got his eye on the ball. What happens if Iran doesn't open the Strait of Hormuz by tonight? It's the end of the world. Um, Trump is unhinged. Guys, I have never actually been on Truth.social. Should I get a Truth Social account? What the heck? Oh my gosh. These ads are ridiculous. Here it is, guys. The infamous truth. A whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again. I don't want that to happen, but it probably will. However, now that we have complete and total regime change, where different, smarter, and less radicalized minds prevail, maybe something revolutionary, wonderful can happen. Who knows? We will find out tonight. One of the most important moments in the long and complex history of the world. 47 years of extortion, corruption, and death will finally end. God bless the great people of Iran. That is not the tweet I thought he said. Didn't he tweet something about Allah? There he is, correcting Fox News. Didn't Trump tweet something about Allah? That's what everybody was saying the other day. Or maybe it was this morning. I don't fucking know. On Easter, you said praise Allah. Oh, that was on Sunday. That was on Sunday. Let's see if we can find this. Holy cow. Like every other tweet is Crimson Collectibles. What the heck is Crimson Collectibles? They got me, guys. What? Block. Their website isn't even working. They're paying for advertisements on True Social, but their website isn't even working. Nani? Oh, hang on, let me help. Time to bust out the big muscles. Oh, we got it. Alright, wait a second, that was vanilla. Is she baking something? Uh-oh. B-52s are taking off in the UK. Wolf! Or, sorry, Jim. Jim, we gotta get you a tip, man. Jim. How did I miss you, Jim? Trump Daily Posts. Christopher's cussing, I think. That's what those stars are. Jim also doesn't post enough. It's okay, though. Oh, it censors links. Oh, okay. That's right. Trump Daily Posts. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. This was just like annoying as hell. Oh yeah, I gotta watch this. Hold on. Come on. Are you working? Just broken freaking website, guys. Alright. We're going to Trump Daily Posts. Don't diss Trump. Trump is for you. Hey, Amy, welcome back. You still haven't fixed your headset? What are you doing watching Twitch? That doesn't make any sense. I can't type in chat, but you can't even hear me because your headset doesn't work. So, again, who watches Twitch without audio? Only bots watch Twitch without audio. Let's just be honest here. Oh, Christopher Jim's calling you out. Trump is for you. Don't diss Trump. I see you, Amy, but I don't engage with bots, so sorry, not sorry. That being said, though, if you want to earn some Quai, just drop your X handle. We'll hook you up. Let's see here. Where is this? 4 hours ago. Yada yada yada. 7 hours ago. Oh my gosh, this account is just as bad. Say my name, Amy. You guys are terrible. It's hilarious though. April, when was Easter? This is how, yeah, it was April 5th. April 5th. Uh, Here we go. Is this it? Oh my gosh. I'm not finding what I'm looking for. This is terrible. Terrible experience. Who cares? No, I'm joking. Kind of. Here, hold on. Let's check over here for a second. Noah, you're trolling. Everybody wants you to fix theocos.com. Christopher. I think Noah will forever be unsatisfied. Jim says Trump is all about the chi. He's just working on stealing Iran's oil right now to mine chi. Last ships out of the strait are going to be arriving soon. That's when the oil markets will go crazy. Ships take a while to move because they big. True that, man. Have you ever been in a 16-foot fishing boat when a container ship decides to float on by? It's a it's a nerve-wracking experience when the freaking when the water level just like drops 20 feet and you're in the middle of the fucking ocean. You're like, how the hell is that happening? It's a little crazy, a little cray cray. Alright, let's check back in on Claude real quick. All right. All right. So we have potential wildcard injections, missing address validation on contract instantiation, unvalidated. Okay. That's an interesting one. Alright, we should probably take this a step at a time here, huh? Let's check this docs. Let's go back to the indexer real quick. We'll wrap up the indexer. And let's do this. Let's make it a little bigger. There we go. That looks better. Okay, so all 8 findings fixed and verified. Over 220 unit tests passing. Audit report updated. Okay, fixed. Okay, so if they're all fixed, what were the low level items here? Okay, let's validate the low priority items L1 through L8 and address them if they're legit. Oh, I've already hit my limit. God damn it. That's just dumb. That's just dumb. Claude is such a pain in the butt these days, guys. That took like no time at all. Frankly, like no time at all. So ridiculous. So ridiculous. 6 p.m. They're kicking me off for like 3 hours. Gosh dang. What is going on here? Um, Claude tokens. Claude effectively useless now on Pro Plan. Recent user reports indicate significant frustration with Cloud Pro Plan as of April 2026. With many users describing it as useless or borderline useless due to strict rate limits. Managing context. Let's see what this guy says. What do you have to say, Anthropic? What do you have to say? What's the deal, Claude? Test. This this is just stupid. $100 in extra usage on us. Claim credit. Auto reload is off. Okay. Well, I guess I have extra usage. Let's see if this works. Yeah, says it's working. Alright, well, we'll let that cook, I guess. Use my $100 of free credits they just decided to randomly give me. Jim says Polymarket has Republicans losing both the House and the Senate in the midterms. Here's my theory. My theory is if the war wraps up before the midterms, it's actually bullish for Republicans. But if they don't wrap it up before the midterms, yeah, things aren't looking so good. Jim is voting third party themselves because no representative that represents me, except for that third party. Who's the third party? You mean the only one who represents you is that third party, right? So do you mean like libertarian, or am I just like missing it entirely? I'll be honest, guys, I don't vote. But when are the midterms? November 3rd. Oh yeah, we got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Nobody's gonna give a shit about these until fucking maybe August. unless you're in politics, and then you always care about them. That's my take. What do you think, Jim? What do you think? Okay, what is minimum retention on orphaned records when oh, okay. Got it. Alright. Well that seems like it's cooking. We got alright, so the indexer's in a good spot. We need to finish our audit here with the contracts. Alright. So we updated the security guide. Uh, let's revisit M1 through M8 and re-elevate the low and informational items so I can review. Set up navigator loop lags max navigators per call. Set navigators log bypass allows revoking locked permissions. Okay. M3 governance breaking via extreme parameter combinations. Governance config changes retroactively affect in-flight proposal auto expiry. So M1 we should fix. M2 and M3 we should document as is. M4 we should document as is. M5 we should fix. M6 we should document as is. Okay, avatar module removal via governance proposal can break DAO. A proposal batch can include avatar disable module. After execution, DAO ship is no longer a module and all future operations fail. Risk governance self-harm requires past proposal to execute. Add post-execution assertion in process proposal. The pre-execution check already exists. Adding a post-execution check is consistent and prevents permanent DAO breaking from a batch that accidentally or maliciously removes itself. For M7, is there ever a realistic scenario where this is valid? Perhaps a DAO wants to move to a new vault? DeFi vaults get auto-delegated with unusable voting power. M8, we should document. Alright, we'll address those. Document, don't fix. The security guide should warn that any proposal containing permanently breaks governance. I think we should actually implement the fix for M7 if it actually solves this problem. There. We'll cook on that. Alright. 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 Okay. Sorry guys. Wasn't showing you what was going on over there. Well, we're using some free credits from Claude, I guess. Not sure how we got those. Are already used 11% of those. It's not going to auto reload. Dang, I already spent 10 bucks. That's crazy. This is just crazy, y'all. It's just dumb. Just straight up dumb how expensive these things are. Let's see what Claude says. Maybe I can find. What are you saying, Anthropic? What up, Ebo? Welcome to the chat. We'll get you hooked up real quick. Oh my gosh. There you are. Thanks for the retweet. Appreciate that. Yeah. Not today, man. I already ran out of credits. The dang thing. I mean, they gave me some free credits, so I'm using some free credits right now. But I'm genuinely curious, like, their run rate has surpassed 30 billion. They're just running out of compute, guys. I mean, it's pretty easy to see that. Hmm, that's interesting. So, Ebo also got some free credits. Nice, nice. Yeah, Claude is pricey, guys. I mean, like all the premium coding models are expensive. I think Codex is actually 200 a month. You can do $100 a month with Claude. They all have like their entry tier as well. Um, but part of me is about to say just screw it and switch back to Cursor unless the situation gets better. Because they definitely don't have the capacity to service all their customers right now. Wolf says, sounds like Claude is getting expensive. If a $100 plan is not even covering 1 or 2 hours of coding, or they're doing some shitty trying to squeeze more bucks from us. I don't like here's where I'm at. It's really frustrating when you pay that much money and you run out of credit so fast. 100%. That sucks. But right now, my gut is telling me, I mean, we were looking at Reddit earlier. It looks like Codex is running into the same issue. I think they're just at capacity, guys. I think, they've won that product market fit game and now are struggling to keep their platform up and running on all cylinders for every single one of their customers. So Ebo's using $100 Claude and the €20 Codex plan. Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. Cursor's just not that great at planning things out. It's not when you know exactly what you want, the thing is freaking fire. But if you're trying to like design some new architecture from the ground up, it's not that good at it. It's definitely a submachine gun, whereas Claude is more of like an assault rifle. I don't think any model has achieved sniper quality. Yeah, I think they're just out of capacity right now, y'all. So that's unfortunate. Let's see where it's at. Let's review the low and info items. So we got some gas optimization opportunities here. Evo says he's trained Claude on Codex. Says Codex has superior planning for auditing and etc. I'll be honest, man. I haven't used Codex. I already pay for Cursor and Claude, and I'm just like, ugh. Already paying too much for these tools. Supposedly the Okos is working now. Let's check this out. Let's do a hard refresh on this page. Oh, nice. Nice. So what's the issue? It's not accurate. Graph lines too. Data points don't show it. Graphs do. Okay. Unlocked. Burns. Net. Time adjusted. Okay. What timeline is this on? It's about 2 million blocks. No, I did not build the Okos. Noah built this thing. But yeah. No, this graph went down because Noah lost his API endpoint, but we brought it back for him on the debug RPC. So just wanted to make sure it's working out for him. Looks like he has some work remaining to do there. We'll be in touch. Let's see here. Recommended fix. Da, 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 da. Both L1 and L2 together. L7, L8. Get prior votes. Proposal struck packing, suboptimal. Okay. Unreachable expiration check. Duplicate between navigator contract. Sequential rage quits game detection check. Game retention check. 50% retention against shrinking supply allows iterative exit. Yeah, that's fine. Avatar must accept ETH if proposal offering greater than 0. Hash operation double encodes proposal data. Poster content unsanitized. Okay, let's document everything we need to for the info items. Let's address the quick fixes. We don't need to worry about backwards compatibility. Let's also address L3, L4, L5, L6, L11, and L12. Alright, making some more contract changes. Peace out, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Glad to have you. Let's see here. I'm gonna burn through this $100 in like less than an hour. No, only 1303. Okay. Alright, Claude's cooking. Let's see here. I need to make a phone call, guys. So, I think that's it for today. You guys absolutely rock and roll, like always. Really appreciate y'all tuning in. So, with that, folks, happy Tuesday. Tomorrow, Kraken goes live. We'll officially be able to say Kraken now. Kraken when? Kraken now. Kraken soon? No longer. No longer. Again, thanks for tuning in, guys. You're always amazing. Appreciate everything that you're doing. All the builders, content creators, everybody out there. Make sure you hop into the Discord. It's a good time over here, guys. While the rest of the crypto market cries in their cereal. Quai Network community actually has something to celebrate. So hope you're enjoying it. And with that, folks, per usual, make sure you're signed up over at Kipper.money and get that Quai, guys. Engage with us here on X. I'll be tipping pretty much all day, every day, until I run out. And then I'll just beg Dr. K for more. You know what I mean? That's how we go. So make sure you go sign up over at Kipper.money. It's the easiest way to earn Quai. If you need even more, guys, Mexi, Gate.io, and LBank are where I want to point you to today. If you have some useless tokens on base or anywhere else, you should be able to swap over at SwapSpace, Let's Exchange, and Change Hero. But if you're on base, thanks to our partners over at Symbiosis, Quai is now on base as well, guys. So double check the docs for the official links and that contract address. Don't get scammed. And hope to see you tomorrow in the Tech AMA with Dr. K. We'll be simulcasting here to X from Discord. So hope to see you guys in the chat. With that, folks, have a great evening. Peace out. Boo!